The library. Indubitably. This is really fucking cool so far. Oh, this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you all your presents. My presents? You're both so sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. You found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. The tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The doors to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I'll say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I'll kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm SBO, the poet. Poetry, a resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Browse? I don't fucking know. I can't read. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Oblivion and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Roots, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and SBO to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? What happened? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She obviously hasn't been on the hunt for something. After Roots left, Shadow walked to the casino car. Then he entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up as Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for any clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright. Start from left to right. A child hanging precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little child's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? That's cute. Oh, brochures. There are travel destinations idea here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh, Oblivion, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's I don't know what it said. Stalactites? Nah, leave it. Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Books on the floor. That probably fell, or maybe more to it. So many books on the ground, I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked down by the train speeding up. Baruch pulled a lot of these out to searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for those poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Shadow supposedly walked to the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason for he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity. I don't know why I'm just struggling to read today. Tails, without a knife, I'm just a chef in the ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. I still never mind for now. What's this? Oh, poor thing. The arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Oh yeah, we didn't check the trash. We'll do it last this time. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are really comfy, so plush, puts me right up in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Oblivion, no! Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time... Oh, okay. What the fuck? Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check it there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Alright, sorry about that. I really thought there'd be something there. Oblivion, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something in the next trash bin we find. Really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Oblivion, you're pretty conventional, but I like that. Well, was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay. The globe. Look at the globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spongonia. If you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle! Yo, they brought up Professor Pickle! He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. Yo, the Unleashed references. No way. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Book. A book? What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet? You may not be wrong. Chaos Cola, hey. Are we really missing? Oh, fuck. Fancy a poem. Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought through it, has he? What'll it be? Locomotive in motion, I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? There really more stuff that I don't see. Can I take your... Actually... Okay, no, we already... Okay. Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Oblivion, why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Oblivion, you've made him a fool. Come on, Oblivion, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? What am I missing? Did we just start the interrogation? Oh. I'm a fool. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonny needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books titled excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. But this one, it's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Fancy a poem? Putting them on the chopping block. What's going on here? So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Oblivion and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence of need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, I guess, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I would check it out. It seems to line up with the information we've gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was! Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Oblivion, can you help me out? Alright, Oblivion. What book do we think Espio... I almost said Oblivion. I think Espio might have been reading. The manual. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Alright. That's actually really cool. Oh shit, I missed. Oh! Whoa! That's just throwing ninjas. Oh! Oh, that's fucking dope. Alright, well, we got them rings. We got them rings, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's fucking dope. Okay. There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Raj Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Oblivion, if you don't mind. Can you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Damn! 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seemed like SBO aced that question. Oblivion? Hit him with another one. Oh, okay. Which page do I choose? What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Oblivion. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system that works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? No. I hate to say it, but no. Haha, just goofing. You passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please, but you joked and jabbed, said no one in my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas. Did he just rhyme a curse at me? You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supportive folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little suspicious, even if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Substantiate? I don't fucking know. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we call SBO. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that to be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Oblivion? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Oblivion, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading. But what? Shadow? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, Oblivion. Let's get our argument together. Shit, I guess did I click the right thing? I don't even know. Can you lose this? Oh, fuck. Hey, yo! I got hit. That's the first time I got hit. I got smacked up. Shadow walked to the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. No fucking way. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated, reading in his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at the moment, you were really in the library car at all. But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Oblivion, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book that I didn't know Shadow passed back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must have avenged my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't it seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Why the fuck would I defend Espio? Well, shit, I would like to defend Espio, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Oblivion, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Man. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it to me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Is it this? Well, this doesn't prove anything. That they couldn't have seen each other. Is it just the layout of the library? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Okay. Yes, sir. Easy. Alright. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Is this like something blocking it, or what? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. Yeah, you see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from the spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I feel like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. That's suspicious. I'm not fully... I don't fully believe this shit. Something's fucking wrong. Something. I don't believe it. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open where she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for the both. A murderer's on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Oblivion, let's see what's next. Coming. Alright. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Okay. Water, bro. My fucking throat. I'm parched. All this stuff is getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car. Yo, hold on. This music is. Hey. Alright. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I don't see you've brought the microwave master with you. Oh, and I see. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. To treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. Please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deducted that the Fabergé chow... I don't know if I'm saying that right. Fabergé chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with a safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints. Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergi Chow egg, but we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help steal the Fabergi Chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that, or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Oblivion, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. Yeah. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard from someone say. No, my cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. Alright, I'm in. I'll help. Well, I suppose both Blaze and Oblivion are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. Hey, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh shit! Oh boy, what have we got ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, distract the guard? Distract the guard. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Oblivion, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Of course, I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Who's distracting the security guard? Think you could distract the guards, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. You're great. Her voice was so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a button on poker chips to the floor. Push a bunch of poker chips on the floor. Ask the Chow about their partner and kids. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This will work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guards distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters? Or pick their pocket? I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of here. Oblivion, what's your plan? I want to see what happens here. And then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you dressed far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I say we'll try something else. With the car obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Oblivion, what's your plan? Push the security guard over. I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. That Chow's low to the ground. It won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it'd bring unwanted attention to us. Why is someone who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point. Let's think of something else. Alright. Absolutely vile. I can't think of anything worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. Guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guards distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside we... Now that's a proper victory. Oh no. Last one security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Tie them into one big knot. My shoes don't have any laces. Anybody here know how to tie knots? Yes. Well, no. I can, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it. I'm gonna step here and veto this. Let's think of something else. Yes, someone didn't want to hear my song. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. What the fuck is going on? We're pulling off a GTA heist and shit right now. Yo! I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Hey, yeah. This is going hard. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow Egg. This one? No question, this has got to be the safe for that treasure. Either enter in the code on the blueprint and find out, Rouge. Honest, sweetheart. Let's see. 23, 04, 01. Oh, wow. It's here. Haha, I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Roach, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all you have to... And all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, 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 tick. Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all of our hard work? Rouge! Fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Holy shit. Oh, chaos control the egg away? The wires to cut? What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one like the movies. This isn't a movie, believe me, this is real life. He's got a good point. Great idea. Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Huh? Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am a hero. No, Oblivion. We won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want... if that's what they want, who are we to stop? The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice himself. His body is far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else quickly. Toss the egg in the elevator. Kinda want to see these other... Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter, we need a chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it. It's as they say, love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Just how I like my eggs smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Okay, fine, it's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to... We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Tell the egg to stop. Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Cool the bomb down with your tails, like a fan. Worth a try. I still hear ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan. Oblivion, what's flipping it going to do? I don't know, try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Oblivion. That is our goal. Listen. I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Oblivion, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient, extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Those robotic arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a fabric egg, chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't have allowed such a thing either. So people, we're out of options. I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one thing to get the heart. That's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look what's inside. Hey, the drip. Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too. The final secret to the fabric egg chow egg is the chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the fabric egg chow egg secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. Okay. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in the bezazzled chow. What was it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you've done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I miss any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. What the fuck? Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these he passed through earlier. That man's just passing out keys like DJ Khaled over here. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of these people mention you, Rouge, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. Door's unlocked, both of you. Stay safe again. Gotcha. The mystery continues. I'm surprised we don't question anybody. Oh, the trash can. There we go. Tails, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh, did I hear an O? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking into the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive her to work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That sounds very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. Oblivion? Oblivion, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. Oh, the writing is really charming. I really like it. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I am impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. They're very versatile. That's good, Blaze. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I interest you in anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. Oh, maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Haha, yeah, I was nervous myself. I can tell, you sweat out of uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very, animated person. Wow. Your alibi? Do you think you could go over to your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't even leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk, she's so self-aware. Oh, well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime, and Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Hey! Of course, can do. Okay. Oh, chips. That's Dr. Eggman logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that always causes trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has that Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down and played any for fun. I don't know how to play that. Oblivion, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Well, I want to see what else he... Ready for some Hold'em? I don't know how to play that. Okay. Nope, nothing different. Okay. Alright. Should I give the slot machine a try? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Does anything happen if you keep on? Oblivion! What do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? I'm not gonna get it this time. I'm gonna get it this time. You'll see. Well, I lost. You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yo, does he say something else? Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? The sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or of course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it's clear that the abandonment would be more beneficial. Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason. Alright, big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try it again? I'll be over here when you decide you're done. Alright, big money, big money. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Haha. Yeah, let's go. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. Your alibi? Do you think you can go over your alibi again for us, Rooch? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in my Fabergé chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library card. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had the time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You can take care now. Likewise, darling. Well, I guess we're fucking out of here. Ready to get going? Let's find Shadow. Alright. The man of the hour. I don't think Shadow did it. I don't know, man. Now is as good a time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I knew exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you've made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog is delicious. I'd like to also know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy's already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me alone, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Oblivion, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright. Ready to find some answers, Tails? Indubitably, my dear Oblivion. Okay, we'll start with this. Oblivion, could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? What if something falls out? Or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Alright, tough love, I get it. Here goes nothing. Ah! Oh, just some sweaters. See, not so bad, huh? Just dusty. Yeah, guess you're right. Ooh! Ah! Sorry, couldn't help it. Oblivion, I'm fragile. Let's talk to Amy and see what's going on. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. I hear sharing is caring. No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him, then he'll be ready. I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident. We'll hold you to it. Alright, never mind for now. Yeah, these chows are rocking over here. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Play us a ditty. They don't miss. Those chow understand music. Hey! Okay. I feel reawakened. A trash can. Tails? No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Oblivion, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Oblivion? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What? What's this? Ha ha! Someone's printing out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Crumpled paper is added to your inventory. Let's fucking go! We found something in the trash bin. Shut the computer. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is a shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. Seems like a printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Huh? This printer is surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. What the fuck? And here you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. Hang on, I think I remember which buttons to press. Is it really that complicated? Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? That's facts, bro. Fair enough. Hey. And there, read like a charm. Here you go. Is it using AI? Are these AI generated? Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. A keyring must be Shadow's, the locksmith. Interesting. There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. Keyring is added to your inventory. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh, no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you give me a high five? It doesn't seem to be listening to you, but I can give you a high five. Oh, sweet. Let's see. Bring me a cold chaos cola? Nope, not listening to me. I'm quite parched too. I could run and get a chaos cola for you. No, I'll be alright. Thank you, Tails. I'm the one that's supposed to be working here after all. Shadow, why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare, so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually. Oblivion, we certainly will not. There's nothing I can help with either of you. I ask you to leave me be. Okay, we already... I'll take you up on that coffee. When I'm back in the dining car, I'll whip that right up. A coffee on a train. There's no better combination. Some marshmallows will make it perfect. Sure. It took every muscle in his body to agree with Tails. I guess that's it. Oblivion, we can't move on until we interrogate Shadow. Oh yeah, I guess I was getting a bit ahead of myself. I guess you were. Oof, better get it back to the investigation. Is there anything else? Glad you two finally caught up. I'm not ordering a single thing till we get birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after. Otherwise, I'll get full on dinner and can't have any cake. You have priorities, I respect that. It just makes sense. Did she say anything else? No, yeah, we already read that. Huh. Oh. Tails, do you see this? A pull string. Oblivion. What? It's gotta activate something. What the? The back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious. This must be something big. Oh. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. I don't believe it. Shh. Quick, back to the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passages added to your inventory. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow to find out what really happened. Let's go. Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I had an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone here on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door in this train, and I know why. Huh? Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Hey, time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop founded by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor car, where Sonic was stationed. This door right here is the lounge car. It's the only door that leads to the conductor's car following. So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He's locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others, so no... Oh my god. Then locked all the others so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Oblivion and I can explain the car change, however. Oblivion, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have been gotten in the dining car? Well, he had the fucking shit to this. What evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? I don't fucking know. The map? Train map? This? Alright, let's get... Oh shit. Oh. What if you fail one of these? Do you lose? Oh shit. It's like little chaos spears. That's cool. Hey yo. Easy dub. That's just a jam. I really like that little track. Oblivion and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? A secret passage? So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrive at the dining car. Excellent work, Oblivion. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene behind so close to the station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off of the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course, this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop. Seeing Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Oblivion, do you have any guesses? Oh, well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because Espio was reading. I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at the table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like I'd believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if, why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps. Oblivion and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? Oblivion, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? The key ring! That feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. Think! Let's do it. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh, a little close there. I'm not gonna lie, I almost failed that shit. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys in that key ring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way. Well, what of his own keys? Couldn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow telling the truth. Then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, it's fucking Espio, my boy! Then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I think Oblivion and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have a couple questions for you. Oh, I have one question for you, not a couple. Where did I even get that from? Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone. Yeah, everyone's been so sweet. Just Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Oblivion? Yes, Tails? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car, locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key, except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow, so why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Was Shadow locking on the doors to keep us away? Not us, Oblivion. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare... Oblivion, show me evidence. Huh? If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away. Why? What evidence shows that Shadow didn't want Amy to know? That feels right. Phew, just organize my thoughts. Think! Let's do it. Oh, that shit went fire. Hey, yo! Oh my god, he's getting crazy. They're getting crazy. Alright. Bet. You went rooting through the trash can? The trash. Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash can bin next to the printer. It's a band ticket website. Tails, don't. Gasp! This is Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them. Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my favorite. All the members have B after their name? Yes, hee. Isn't it cute? I haven't gone through any other shows yet, though, to see them. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time, and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey band ticket website exists because Shadow was buying tickets for Amy. What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Oh, Shadow, look at this guy. Alright, gonna move on. Shadow, I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident? How the... Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this after I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine. The surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault there. Sorry. That's all a detective's job, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live, and I looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed out the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you had been speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they can get in and out. Oh, this is still Shadow. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they can get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here, somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease. The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too, how about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if... Too late, it's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain. Amy, I am curious. Who was the source for your big scoop? It's Espio! I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join as well. Time to see this through the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Oblivion, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin him down. We'll pin down Sonic's murder for good. Let's end this, Tails. Oh yeah, I'm fucking going crazy. Right on then. Let's do it. Alright. Ready to go to the conductor's car? Let's finish this. It's now or never.